This is a video on how to calculate binomial probabilities. Family wants to have 6 children. Assuming that the probability of a child being a girl is 0.5, find the probability that the family has at least 4 girls, so that would be greater than or equal to 4, exactly 4 girls, so that's equal to 4, and at most 4 girls, so that would have to be less than or equal to 4. Now, it's clear that the behavior we're observing here is a child being a girl. So a success for a binomial experiment in this case is the child is a girl. So that means that the probability of a success, P, is equal to 0.5. Okay, so the Google Sheets input for each of these. At least 4 girls. Well, first off, the number of trials or children being born is 6. Probability of a success is 0.5. This stays the same for every single scenario. This never changes. What does vary slightly, though, would be your lower bound and upper bound that you put into Google Sheets. So if you're interested in at least 4 girls, this would mean 4, 5, all the way up through 6. You can't have 7 because you only have 6 children. You can never exceed the number of trials. So the lower bound is 4, upper bound is 6. Exactly 4 girls, the lower and upper bound would be looking at just 4. Lower bound, upper bound is exactly the same. At most 4 girls, that means 0, 1, 2, 3, and even includes 4. So the lower bound in this case is 0, and your upper bound would be 4. This is all the information you put into Google Sheets. If you're not there already, make sure you're in the Compute tab. The number of trials would be 6, and then the probability of success is 0.5. For my first part, my lower bound was 6 and upper bound was 4. This gave me a probability of 0.3438 rounded to 4 decimal places. In the second part, where we did exactly 4, my lower bound's 4, and my upper bound's 4. So this is about 0.2344 if you round to 4 decimal places. In the last part, where we did at most 4, the lower bound is 0, upper bound is 4, and you would get 0.8906. Those are the 3 answers to this question. So part A, your answer was 0.3438. Part B, your answer was 0.2344. And part C, your answer was 0.8906. So those are the probabilities for each of the parts in this question.